Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sitting, observating. I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Look at me, bouger, 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 that chocolate au body, darling if you know you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister in God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges. Don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you? No telling what I got in the system to screw you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side, like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Pin say noir, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The Peking to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup, it's no sleep in my eyes, refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the executioner, speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores,
everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Wu. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. That's hard hit on the line. And there's a hit.
All over that one right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And it's caught for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Tucker, a former all-star, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch out, but no action. 2-2. And the slider just misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Robles makes his way towards it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ian Happ in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back in Seattle and pitching in this game, Cade Horton. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses. And that is ball 1. Horton he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
1-0.
Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Josh Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Jerry Hillsdale calls for time behind the plate, and it looks like he's signaling balk. Hard hit right side. That is the inning. Second inning set to go. Swanson digs in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
That's to third. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like.
Feeds to second, out there, and that's 2. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Horton back to work. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that. Kelly down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
We got a full count.
1 out, base is empty. settling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses. 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that is out of play. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Nico Horner will come up to hit. In the air, out to center. Makes the catch. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. This is Willie Castro. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rodriguez makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. A single his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez hauls it in to end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Half on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Ball. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away. knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. As we go to the top of the 4th, Ian Happ up to hit. Foul ball there. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Robles brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. Ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And it stays fair.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Clips the corner. 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball.
Bush, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back, bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one missed. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the 1st round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always...
Taylor Rogers takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Over to first, and he's saved. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Rogers, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's down and in. Misses inside. 2-2. Just misses with that one. I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Walked his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. So a runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone to the right side. Horner over to first. They limit the damage here. Back in Seattle, here's Nico Horner. Woo back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Castro, the next Cub to hit. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two outs. Castro checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Polanco tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Happ settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And there's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
That clips a corner. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Fouled off down the right side. Arozarena on the move. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Kyle Tucker. This one pops straight up near the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Happ at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
A little bit low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that's too high. Misses off the inside. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Josh Naylor. Both 2 in this one. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Brazier.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Well, 1-run game. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already home. In this game.
Now pitching for the Mariners. Put up in that number 77.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Brash, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Michael Bush. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. That's off the mark. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Back to work, 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Late swing, fouled off. That one ripped. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. Rosarena gets it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Corner in the box now. Take strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Puts it away for the out. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
1-0.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one off the mark. 3-1 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Look out! And it hit him. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 with two flyouts and a ground out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Bush, the runner at third. Kelly on second. Crow Armstrong at first. 2 out of the inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Dominic Canzone. First pitch, and he just misses. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Upstairs. 2-2. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the air, left field. Hat moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Crawford, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Horner whips it to first. That ends the inning. Back in Seattle, and now the DH, Kyle Tucker. First pitch just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped on a line, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Tucker headed for third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Now a chance for Ian Happ.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's 2 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Brazier back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
To third, and it
That's a
goes
foul.
just foul. Back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. So the tying run at second. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Naylor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering upstairs. Runner at second. 2 down. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's a ball. And fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On a line. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Michael Bush. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
Ball.
And strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Horner now. for 3 in this one. First pitch swinging. Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. And now, Willie Castro. And it's fouled away. Horner off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Brad Keller comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swinging a ground ball, and it gets by him. Jorge Polanco digs in now. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. Back foot slider struck him out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Going away.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's Victor Robles. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The M's down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I eased.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us. Really spilling blood. Everybody tough. Today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I won't